Pick 'em, clip 'em, and light 'em, boys. Deadwood Tobacco's about to blow some smoke. Introducing the lineup for tonight. Your pretty boy and host, the always handsome Pierce. The freestyle and visionary of Deadwood Tobacco, Wild Bill. Fresh off the boat and quick with his smoke, introducing Stash. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the DTC Blow and Smoke Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we're doing something a little bit weird.
Last podcast, the guy said, we're going to do a cigar blind. And so, Ethan, go in the humidor without us knowing, pick out 7 Connecticut wrappers. This whole broadcast is about the Connecticut wrapper, the distinctives of it, what it's like. And these 7 cigars are all from our humidor. I labeled them 1 through 7, so the guys have all picked one. And right now, Pierce picked number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Tony
got number two,
and Bill is number 5. So you can see those on
upside
the
down. You're turning me.
If you're not just listening to us, you can see these on our video podcast. But I'm going to reveal after these guys taste them, and we're going to ask them some questions, and then we're going to see if they can come close. Maybe country of origin, some of the notes.
Yeah.
So I will reveal that in a little bit. But you guys are going to do the blind cigar tasting, and we're going to go around the circle, and we're going to get some notes.
Cigars here, they have a number on them. So we don't know what the hell they are. We're just doing a blind taste test, per se, to see if we're even close to what we should be. Now, for most people, maybe somebody who smokes this exact same brand all the time and could do this if they grab the right one, but most time this is going to be a little tough one here.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what we're doing.
Look, it's not that tough, right?
Right.
Just forget what's in the humidor. Do with what you know, right? Look at the ash. See how long it stays on. What are the notes coming off of it? Heavy cream, light creams. Does it wrap itself in earth? Does it have a spice like pepper? Is it white pepper? Once you start tasting and canceling out.
I'm still going through the humidor going, nope, nope,
I know.
nope,
But
nope.
that's not what
I know.
you wanted.
It's not what
Right.
it is. I get it, but it is
Because
what it is.
we just went through the tasting pairing. Now, this isn't to trick us or be foolish. This is just simply to taste what a Connecticut can do, because we had that wonderful discussion about Connecticut's. Mm-hmm. And you got the main attraction and the reason why Connecticut's were made or
Right.
came to birth, more
Yes.
or less. Which is an interesting story, Stash, if you didn't know why the Connecticut came about. Because
Did you
something...
just edit yourself out there?
Catch that?
He did. That was
Like, why?
what just happened there. That was cool.
Because it was pretty good, and,
Yeah.
it flew naturally.
Yeah, oh yeah, until I called it out. Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
But you'll believe it or not, Connecticut was not actually Connecticut. It actually was a Cuban that came off of some other country that was acceptable to catching on fire and being a nasty little vibrant leaf that didn't work.
So through all my reading today and going through and kind of actually, I don't know, preparing for a podcast, what it said was they were looking at the Havana seed and the Sumatra seed. They were really interested in the Sumatra seed, so they actually planted it and cultivated it, but the sun was too hot in the Connecticut Valley, so it was burning out the leaves. So literally the only reason that there was the shade in the beginning was to stop the direct sunlight to be able to break it up a little bit so it didn't burn in the Connecticut heat.
This is what I miss on Monday through Thursday, I guess.
Education, that's right.
Or just hours before the podcast so we can make sure. That
This started days ago.
oh yeah, sure. No, yeah, that's what I meant. Days ago.
You're just catching up. Wait, what's the fog of light? What are we talking about?
Even hard.
So what's some more history that you got for us?
All right. So, if I gave you, I prepared some slides on.
Yeah, they're
the
wonderful. I
history.
see them.
Yeah, we can't see shit. We're
Very well
staring at
done. Yeah.
a wall.
Thank you very much. So, to give you some context, when you think about cigars, wrappers, distinctives, you might think about Corojo and its pepper and its spice, or a Habano and its strength. Maduros, dark, silky. Sumatra's kind of got some baking spices going on. Cameroons have got that
Yum.
sweetness to them.
Except they fall apart in 2 seconds.
But
it's a Cameroon wrapper.
yeah, those are all different options. But I would say the most popular and
Connecticut.
well-known
Oh, yeah.
cigar out there is the Connecticut.
Yep.
And the question is why? I mean, you have
Well,
big brands.
obviously the brands, dude.
Yeah,
The
I
brands
mean-
like it because it's stretchable and it's easy to use,
Yeah.
and they get a good yield
Yeah.
from it. Number one.
I mean, you think about Monte Cristo and you think about Macanudo. They built their entire brand around that wrapper.
Dude, Macanudo. Hey, if anybody's listening, this is an old school person, but man, if you could send us a Macanudo that was grown with the Jamaican tobaccos back in the day,
You'd love it.
oh, we all would. It'd be amazing.
So
Thanks.
the history is this. 1640 is kind of a key date when it comes to the development of the Connecticut wrapper. Obviously, everything came from Cuba. The story, in a sense, of Connecticut wrappers is the story of cigars in general. In Cuba, they had these Sumatra seeds, and as Pierce alluded to, they were withering in the sun. So they took them to Windsor, Connecticut.
Of all places, they took it to Windsor.
Yeah, the Connecticut River Valley.
Right.
The seed, obviously, over time, adapted and changed because of that kind
the
of loamy
coronavirus.
soil, and it took on new distinctives.
Democron. I mean,
The most famous kind of Connecticut farmer of tobacco was a British naval officer by the name of Lieutenant Colonel Israel Putnam.
Putnam.
Yeah, the story goes he was stranded in Cuba, had a plantation back in Connecticut, and took some seeds back and began to grow them. So he's one of the most well-known early farmers of the Connecticut seed.
That is on the test, by the way.
It is. The growing of this wrapper in Connecticut continued to nuance itself, and then kind of the big date where the Connecticut cigars that we know really found the origin is back in 1900. And they solved the problem of the harshness by this invention of cheesecloth being spread over the top of the plants, which is, in a sense, like an umbrella at the beach, right?
Right.
You can stay all day now. And so that's what they did. And it developed further, like all cigars. They took these seeds and they began to plant them in different regions around the globe. They moved it primarily to Ecuador, where it found favorable conditions. Now, Ecuador is not the only place. There are Nicaraguan, Connecticut wrappers. There's Honduran ones.
Yep.
But why would you move it from the Connecticut River Valley, where it had its origin,
Cost,
to
baby,
Ecuador?
cost.
I was going to say the cost is probably,
Gotta
a
be
bazillion
number one.
dollars for the
Huge.
Connecticut River Valley versus you go down to Nicaragua and you get it for 10 pesos.
Yeah, if
There's
you
no
compare like a U.S. Connecticut versus an Ecuadorian, I mean the characteristics are going to be similar. You guys have all got
Yep.
one of these, maybe U.S., maybe Ecuadorian, but the characteristics are going to be similar. It's got a velvetiness, a smoothness, maybe a little bit of oil to it, notes of cream, vanilla, cedar, nuts, maybe lightly sweet. The U.S. Connecticut version has this loamy soil. It has a netted shade to it, but it's expensive because you're talking American labor. The Ecuadorian version,
It's the
you've
soil.
got you got
Volcanic.
volcanic soil, so it has that pH that it's adding to it. But what's interesting is they don't add the shade covering in Ecuador. They don't need it because of the cloud cover. And it's, as Pierce also alluded to, it's cheap, man. That's
Maybe
why
they should have
it's-
took it
it's
to
moved.
Washington State because it's always cloudy
They
there.
would have found a way to tax it
Yeah, well, oh yeah, of course they would have.
because the moisture in the air would have caused some sort of pancreatic brain tumor.
My
it would have
last
some
slide
kind
is
of
this
pollution.
before we take a turn.
No.
If you think about some of the most well-known Connecticut cigars on the market today, what are some of the U.S. Connecticut versions?
Ashton Classic or Cabinet.
Yep.
You got the Fonseca. You got the Foundation High Claire.
Yep.
What else we got out there, gentlemen?
He took all of mine.
Amen. All right, I left you the Ecuadorian wrap Connecticut seeds. Go. CLE. Yep. There's a couple.
Well, he said American.
Yeah, but we couldn't keep flying, baby.
I mean, you didn't mention for U.S. You didn't mention Brickhouse.
Brick. Okay, Fuente. That's Ashton.
The
covered in
Chateau from Fuente has also
Fuente,
got a
yeah.
U.S. Connecticut on it. Monte Cristo and the Macanudo Cafe.
Macanudo.
Now switch over to the Ecuadorian. What are some well-known?
Wait. Go back to Macanudo. You're telling me Macanudo used Connecticut Seed, Connecticut Shade wrap cigar.
I'm not saying on the cafe they do.
Cafe.
Now the Inspirato.
So the cafe's the little tin thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's not confuse people then.
the
because
Inspirato
I wanna
is
make-
Ecuadorian.
Right, but you're on the original Macanudo. I believe that is not Connecticut Seed, Connecticut
Okay.
Shade. We need to look that up.
Some of the others Ecuadorian. Go.
My phone's being used. It's turned off.
What'd you say?
But you're right. The
Ecuadorian?
new the new Macanudo with the white and silver, that is an Ecuadorian. It's a little fancier. It has a different soul to it. The filler binder.
So just in ours, it's going to be what? Charter Oak. It's going to be.
Elegancia.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah, Elegancia.
Yeah.
Right. Just go around the humidor, dude.
I'm trying to.
No. Okay, from
Oliva's got a
Elegancia.
Connecticut Reserve.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Now
got
Connecticut.
You got the Chile Prealto, not the Prealto, but the Chile,
Chile, yeah.
and,
Chile.
and the yellow box.
Yep. There you go. So you
Right.
got the authentic Connecticut.
Right.
The
so
yellow
you got
box. I like the yellow box.
Right, so do
What's
I.
wrong with the yellow box?
nothing. I think
Nothing.
I'm
Okay.
smoking it.
Now,
I'm
what's
not.
interesting about the ones you guys have selected, out of the 7 cigars, only 2 of them tonight have got a U.S. Connecticut wrapper to them.
No, that's going to have to be the wonderful Ashton, right? Or not. Now we're going through our head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
all like,
Foundation, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Nick goes old school with the wrappers and Jamaican tobaccos and authentic stuff.
Jamaican tobaccos. That brings me back to that whole labor thing. The most interesting part to me when I was looking all this up is the child labor laws changed. 1923 or something like that. Before that, it was all child. It was like 14-year-olds sitting there on their butt picking leaves. And then after that, they actually started bringing in Puerto
Adults.
Rican and Jamaicans to come in and do their seasonal thing in the Connecticut Valley in America. And that's
And they were also 13 and 14 years old sitting on the
Look,
yeah, but that's
look.
them. Not
But they
us.
were on
One-
a green card.
Right,
so we
yeah.
don't
One
care.
quick thing, because Ethan and I are heading over to Honduras when next week. So I'll tell you what, that is some serious back bacon work.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
I mean, I get why they took kids because they're shorter to the ground, right?
Yeah.
It's a height thing.
Like there's a picture and they're
I
just
mean,
sitting on their butt just picking leaves.
I'm
Yeah,
just being
totally.
honest,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Yeah.
Because you got to look at it from a hurt back perspective. They're right there, so it's easy to go snap, take the leaf and put it on. Now, obviously, the law changed, and then they said, okay, we're going to pay you a little more to get a broken back because you're an adult.
Yeah.
Now, that is some laborious work. If you've ever seen a little video off the internet on it, that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's not.
Yeah.
One day you'll get to Honduras or Nicaragua, trust me. And when you see that, you're going to go, man, I can't believe, like, no offense, Tony. You're going to go, man, I should be able to smoke a $12 stick once in a while. Not this $8 because those guys work hard. I work hard. One of
like
my
my
27
$8
bank
sticks.
accounts.
Leave me alone.
But no, because
Yeah, I know.
look, for you,
Yeah.
I'm shocked. You should know these by on the table here.
You
by-
would think.
because he does consistently smoke a lot of Connecticut Ecuador. Period.
Yeah.
And he doesn't necessarily go for a full body, even though he enjoys them. He might do one once in a while,
Yeah.
but
Every once in a blue moon, I'll throw a curveball at you. But for the most part,
Yeah,
I start out in the morning. It's a very light Connecticut. The CLE, usually yellow box, as we like to say,
Yep.
is the first one in the morning I will usually go after just because it's a light, mild. I don't want to screw my whole palate up for the rest of the day by smoking a heavy-duty slap you in the face.
And remember, this isn't about guessing or using your knowledge to pick the right number with
Well,
the
that's
right
good because I
cigar.
don't have any damn knowledge.
But
anyways.
yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because see, both of you, I can see you looking in the humidor trying to cancel things out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're
But
working
but
on
the
it.
problem there becomes also you may not smoke the particular size he picked.
That's true too,
Right.
and that
So-
changes everything when
Correct.
you do that.
So if you took that into a petite Corona, right,
Yep.
that would impact more than that
Oh, for
Toro.
sure. Yeah.
right.
So it might have more earth, might have more pepper, and the cream could come out.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, okay, if you're going to go do something where you want to smoke a cigar but you got to use your hands, that might be the perfect style of Connecticut to use at that particular time. Where something a little more fancy like this Corona I'm doing, it keeps changing,
Right.
right? It has that little sweet cream of butter. in
This
it.
one hasn't changed shit across the whole board. Pretty
No.
much, it's the same thing.
I'm
I'm like, all right.
I'm missing the ammonia now, but yeah, the hay, the cream is still there, the pepper is still there. A little bit more pepper than I actually was anticipating, but
Are you guys ready for some questions about your cigar?
Yeah,
yeah,
Not really, but let's go.
go for it.
let's roll.
All right.
Roll that beautiful
Dun,
bean
dun,
footage.
dun, dun, dun.
So, Tony, let's start with you.
Oh, shit. I'll help you, Tony.
Great.
Tony, you chose number 2.
No, it was number 6. What are you talking about?
Are you
No,
dating
I'm kidding. It's number 2. It's number
I'm
2.
gonna, if you've got a screen and you're watching this, I'm gonna put up what Tony's actually smoking right now.
We don't get to see it.
So he's doing a number 2. I'm gonna pull up country of origin, flavor profiles, and all that. Tony is smoking this right here. So let's just compare as we ask him some questions. Tony, do you have any idea who makes this cigar that you're smoking? What's your best guess?
My best guess right now would be a Charter Oak
Okay.
Foundation.
So if you had to choose
probably
between,
way off.
is it a U.S. Connecticut or is it an Ecuadorian?
Foundation does. I think for Charter Oak though, I think it's going to be more Ecuadorian. I think, if I remember right. I could be wrong. Shit, I don't know. I work 2.5 days a week. What the hell you want from me?
What notes are you picking up?
I've got some cedar.
Okay.
Got a little bit of creamy, touch of pepper, and something else I can't place. I don't
Fantastic.
know what the hell it is. But to me, it's as you would look on the website. That's what I like, and that's what I used to smoke the hell out of all the time. So I mean, I'm just being honest. That's what it tastes like to me.
You have not identified this cigar.
Now, of course, I did.
You have not.
Surprise. Am I the
Do
last?
not pass go.
Yeah,
Do not
and-
collect any money.
Stop now. Roll
All
the
right.
dice.
What's that damn show on TV? What do we watch all the
the
time?
Gong Show?
No. What is it, Diana? The show we watch. Oh yeah, I'm the weakest.
Yeah,
link.
you
I'm
are
out.
out. You failed.
Yeah, no
You're fired.
shit.
All right, so William, you ready?
What do I have? You
I'll
can tell me
guess.
or
No, not yet.
Oh, you ass.
So, William, you chose number 5.
Yes, it's a Corona.
I'm gonna
has
put
a-
up on the screen.
It has a beautiful color to it. It's nice and uniform.
Uh-huh.
It's chestnut. It has an elegant sense of cream to it, a little buttery. Mm-hmm. But it also comes with a pepper, and I could be actually wrong because I pull harder, and it seems to pick up more earth. But I could be wrong because when I go slower, it tends to allow the cream to come out.
Where's the earth?
The earth is there on the filler binder.
Filler
All right, so
finder.
you see on your screen which one he chose.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up the flavor profiles. Bill, do you have a guess on which one this is?
Yo, man, I'm going to guess like a wild whiskey wabbit, and we're going to go Sealy's Connecticut in the yellow box.
That's what you're going with. All right.
I'm going to guess like a wabbit.
Aren't we out of stock? Of those?
So,
No.
I know.
Change my answer. Can I call the friend named Ethan?
Yeah,
wait,
right.
so country of origin, what are you thinking this one is?
Country of origin?
Japan. Why not?
It was
Dominican.
shipped through there.
All right, William has also inadequately.
Yes!
Sweet. Yes. I don't feel that bad now.
Expectations are down.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
All right, Pierce, you're up next.
Okay.
Man,
Pierce,
you're
you gotta
scraping
do
the
this,
blood
man.
of a
You got-
bear.
Pierce,
Come on,
he
Pierce.
chose number 3.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to show you which one Pierce selected.
You know, I should have stayed with the Sealy Connecticut.
Number
and
3.
switched it. Oh, come
I'm
on,
going to
Pierce.
pull up the profiles.
Pierce, I believe in you.
All right, Pierce, what do you think you're smoking right now, man?
I believe in you.
A Connecticut cigar.
Thanks for narrowing that down, Jack.
Are we doing flavor notes first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so flavor notes, I'm getting a lot of earthiness to it. It's got a little bit of cream. It's got a decent amount of white pepper to it.
And some ammonia.
And some ammonia. That has gone away. It's got a little bit of a hay flavor, which I'm guessing is more filtered down to earthiness.
Come on, Pierce. Elegancia?
No.
He's like, no.
No, this is not an
Fuente?
Elegancia. No. This is an off brand that I don't usually smoke, so I'm looking at
Cabawan?
looking at Foundation. I'm looking at Crown
Smart
Heads.
move, man. Yes, I like that.
I forgot about
All right,
Cabawan.
you guys, we stumped all of them.
Yeah.
None of those were adequate. None of those were correct. No.
So what you're saying is we suck.
Well, I'm just saying they're all
What'd we do?
Connecticut's, but
What do we do?
this is tough.
What do we do?
Well, no
Where's
joke.
the drum roll on this? We need to know what we're smoking.
All right, so the reveal.
Dun, 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 dun.
What the hell did I have?
Remember, always stay with your first guess. It's always right, they say.
I did, but obviously it wasn't.
Tony, you said
Charter Oak,
number 2 is Charter Oak.
which I obviously was wrong.
You were wrong.
Yeah, no shit, thanks.
Good guy, you win a prize.
Tony, actually, you were smoking an Asylum 13.
Really?
Yeah, that's what you're smoking.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long you had these
William.
out of the humidor?
Yes, sir.
Number 5, you thought it was.
I said Dominican.
You said Dominican.
What was it?
You were smoking Highclere Castle from U.S. Connecticut.
See, didn't I say that early on?
You screwed yourself because you didn't go with your first guess.
Told you. Fuck.
Pierce,
Come on,
you
that was-
thought
that was
number
early.
3
Military? Jesus.
Yeah.
come
I
on,
know, that
man.
was early.
You thought number
Shit.
3 was what?
Shit.
I was in between Crown Heads and Foundation.
You
Take a
were
pick.
incorrect. You were smoking the Aladino.
Oh,
Really?
We told you that.
damn.
We told
we
him
both
that.
said that.
We
know,
told you
but
that.
It looked like an Aladino
So
when I
used
saw
to
him before he
Aladinos.
lit it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that looks like the right size for an Aladino.
I'll be
All right,
glad
you guys
to.
want to do? You want to do another one?
Yeah.
Sure, let's just fuck this completely up. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
So wait, what are we checking off the boards?
Those.
Those.
The process of elimination. Is that the game you're playing?
The Asylum's gone, the Aladino's gone, and the what the hell? Yeah. Well, I guess since you're going to give me this one, I'll take this.
went right to you.
Oh, this is good.
I'm scared to do this one.
Oh, what the hell is this? Got a foot opening on it. So now I'm going through the humidor, going, what the hell do we have that has an open foot?
That's
on
why
it?
I did not
Dude,
pick that one.
you got the coffee one.
Shit.
This is a tobacco.
No.
We don't have tobacco.
House of Lucky.
Yeah,
House of Lucky.
No, House of
No, we
Lucky's
don't
all
have those.
Coronas.
All right, Tony, you got which one this time?
Number one, I guess.
Number 1.
It
Pierce.
rolled my way. I wasn't my
Number
pick.
4.
Number 4, and Bill.
I have the Ashton cabinet number 6.
You sure?
No, I'm saying the number 6 because that would be funny if you put the Ashton cabinet number
Yeah,
6
right.
as number
Under
6.
the
A little subliminal messaging there.
All right, I'm going to show you guys
What
these
the
cigars.
fuck?
Pierce chose number 4 this
Yeah.
time around. Mm-hmm. Tony's got number 1,
Yeah.
and Bill's got number 6.
Yeah, baby.
Going on with this thing here.
Yo, I just want to tell you, we have a fan tonight that came to view us. If anybody wants to care about us, our number 1 fan is here with us today. In case anybody sees her in the background, I just want to let y'all know Consuela stopped in today. She's the head of shipping. Shipping. Fast and super speediest shipping here at Deadwood Tobacco Company. If you order from our website, deadwoodtobacco.com, you will get super fast shipping from Consuela. Call her at 605-722-1510. Pierce, it's your turn. My turn to light.
Sweet.
That is a
Nice
Connecticut.
That is Connecticut.
Hey, can I do that?
Oh, are we all lighting right now?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So once Tony gets into that stick, we're gonna do the same thing again, man.
Oh, great. Why is it always me first?
Ashton cabinet number 6 with a hint of helium. Because it makes me feel so spiritually divine that I'm floating.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what has an open foot on it. I'm like, shit. Obviously not when I smoke, so.
Hey, Ethan, you should do the blind tasting on number 7 here.
Number 7.
You
Yeah, I was
should.
just gonna say number 7 hasn't been smoked yet.
No, maybe Consuela should smoke.
There you go.
She touches a lot of tobacco.
This one's a lot milder. I do
Tony's
not
doing number 4.
recognize. No, I'm doing number one.
Here's a fucked up thing.
One. See,
Oh, I'm sorry, you're doing number one.
one.
We just finished one. Now we're going
This
straight
is what-
on to
yeah,
another
so
one, right?
palate's goofy anyway, but
Right, you're crossing over into something else, and you're like, wait, am I getting a hint of vanilla custard, or am I getting a hint of vanilla bean?
this one doesn't have as much like straight up kick the other one did. This one's actually now I had to burn through the foot of it because it had the wrapper wasn't on it, so it had that exposed
foot,
foot.
but it wasn't a shaggy foot.
No,
See, that's the amazing thing, though. You got to get into the cigar too before you realize: does it change? Does it not change? Is it complex? Is it straightforward? What's going on with it? Because sometimes a Connecticut in the morning with just a simple cup of coffee is perfect. I don't want it to change. But
Tony,
then-
are you smoking a U.S. Connecticut or an Ecuadorian?
fuck, I don't know. Well, hold on, give me a
Hey,
second here. Hold.
it's a
Get-
50-50 guess.
yeah, I know. It's like, well, I can.
What notes are you picking up?
This one's a lot milder. It's got a lot more cream in it, as far as I'm concerned, as far as the taste goes, and it's a little more exquisite, if you want to put it that way. So maybe the construction's a little more fancier. It's got a little bit better. So I'm going to go with U.S. on this
How
one.
would this burn on your new motorcycle?
Oh, terrific!
Wonderful.
Yes,
All right, Tony, your guess is?
He's not getting a motorcycle?
I already have it. Beyond the point.
Consuelo's like giving you the chop of the throat sign as she smokes a fag. That's a cigarette.
Yeah. God, almighty, I don't know.
It doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, Crowned Heads is what I'm going to go with.
No, what
no, wait, U.S. Connecticut. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Right. Come on.
Hold on.
So we know we did.
my head out of
Wait.
gas.
Let's go through. You know it's Ashton, right? They do Connecticut, so that's
No.
easy.
Ashton doesn't
Fuente
have an
does,
open foot.
but neither does Fuente,
Nope.
right? So you know it's not that.
Nope.
Foundation doesn't have one on High Clare Castle. I don't think mine didn't.
Not that I know of.
Right.
I haven't seen
So
one. I mean,
CLE doesn't.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm narrowing this
What are
down.
we missing on the bottom row?
Tatawahe.
Yeah.
But that's going to be Cabawan, which doesn't. Wait.
Wait, does the Cabo one?
Is there a Cabawan with one? The Maduro doesn't have it. Connecticut. Is there one in there? No, not the two fat gold ones with the gold on the leaf. They don't have it.
No, because I've smoked those, and neither one of them have an open foot.
Well, right now you're in the wrong country. That's
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, well, obviously I'm not in the U.S., so we've narrowed that down.
All right, Bill, you ready?
Shit, I don't know. Next.
Yeah, we're going to try this. This will be an amazing feat at a Dominican cigar with a bunch of velvety notes of vanillas and nuttiness. It has a beautiful Connecticut seed, Connecticut shade wrapper. And we're just going to fluffily say cabinet number 6.
Okay. So Bill's smoking the number 6. I'm gonna pull that one up. And,
I'm guessing.
Is that your number on your cigar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So Bill, you're thinking this is the Ashton.
I don't know what I'm thinking, but I'm going to guess because I want an Ashton.
It's not the Ashton.
Believe
No,
it, and it
it's
will be
not.
so.
No. So you have also both of you guys are strike 2, man.
Thanks.
Yes, at least we get 3 strikes.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 sticks.
And
So
we're out of sticks.
So that
we're
means he's
good.
going to walk us.
All right. So Pierce.
So by the process of elimination, this has got to be.
Ecuador.
No,
What was my
process
what-
of
what
elimination
Pierce-
has to be
you spoke
U.S.
the number 4.
Yeah, I was going to say this has got to be U.S.
Got to be U.S.
Which is weird because if you're talking about Ecuadorian Connecticut's being sweeter, this is sweet to the lips.
Really?
Like yeah. As soon as I got it, I was like almost thought it was an Insidious. To be honest.
So
with you.
so then, ooh, interesting.
that would be a
The number
curveball.
4.
that
All right,
would be a
let's-
fucking curveball.
That'd be
let's pull
almost
that
a
one up.
knuckleball.
And,
You know what the cool thing about this blind tasting is? It's blind.
Yeah,
Literally.
for sure.
Yeah, we normally have a monitor sitting up here so we can see what's going on, and today we do not have set monitors, so
Yes.
we're
Not only that, but
So if we seem a little off, it's because it's not the same as it fucking usually
no,
is.
but also when you think about it, what did we eat and smoke all day? I had about 3 cigars prior to this that were a lot heavier than the Connecticut's.
Mm-hmm.
So I should have paid attention and cleansed the palate, or not smoked all day and done this.
well, I had
Because look,
spaghetti and meatballs tonight for dinner.
Even when you think
Yeah.
you're going for the right cigar, right? All these will work.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them.
No.
But are they the right thing you were looking for at the right time? Maybe not.
Right.
Maybe not, because I wanted something more.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I was hopeful.
See, I feel like this is transforming on me a little bit, so I want to go with the number 7. Ashton Cabinet number 7.
Or a little longer.
That's what you think it is.
I'm thinking,
I went wrong twice.
yeah, well, yeah. Like the wrapper
Hey, look.
doesn't seem
Hey,
right,
look. You're
but
the only one that can get a win here.
flavor.
Yeah, you're the only one, man.
You're the only one that can maybe
That's,
get a win.
that's what I'm going to go with. Is
Okay.
I'm going to go with American.
All right, he's the first one right tonight, man.
Oh,
Told you.
Yeah.
He's
Told
smoking
you.
the cabinet.
there we go.
Yeah. You win nothing.
And it's interesting that you said, man, the first thing you were picking up is the sweetness.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
So what the hell?
Not necessarily on the draw, but on the
You
on
took
the
my
actual
cigar.
leaf.
You took my cigar.
What the hell is this one? Because
I
it
picked
rolled
last.
over to me. I didn't pick it. It just rolled my
Yo,
way.
what
and
was
I
that with the
grabbed it.
funky foot band?
Yeah.
All right, so
What the hell is that?
I'll show you guys.
No, you
Well,
won't.
you can't show me
tell
because I
us.
don't have anything to look at.
Well, I'll put it up on the screen. So number
That
one,
still won't help me.
the folded foot one.
Yeah. Well,
That
the
was-
open foot.
Yeah, that was the Pichardo.
You were right,
That was a
Crown
damn
Heads.
Pichardo.
Yeah.
I was a crown
was
head,
Pichardo.
so I was kind of
So
right.
Tony, the first round you had the Asylum 13,
Yeah.
and then you went with a Pichardo, right?
So I had crowned heads at least half-ass right.
Yeah, Pierce. First up, you had the Aladino,
Boom.
and then you went to the Ashton.
Yes.
Right.
You got a much more complex stick.
Bill
That's
started
right.
with the High Clare Castle,
Yeah, I went back.
and then he went to the Elegance.
Wait, no, I don't.
That's it, man.
That's
The
it.
other one was.
So the
I
one
should've
that
went
I
the other
am
way.
smoking right now is the Luminosa by Crown Heads.
Oh, okay.
That's a Connecticut Ecuador.
Yeah. It's
That's
dark.
a dark one.
The
It's dark.
dark Connecticut.
That is
Wow.
a dark Connecticut. What have
So
we
you
all
too
learned
can try
today?
this with your friends at home. Just purchase your cigars at deadwoodtobacco.com. Which brings me into a funny thing.
Yes.
Pierce, this is yours because it has a bunch of lovely things from Crown Heads here. There you go.
The winner of tonight, man.
Yeah.
Fucking air.
So that is what we have at Deadwood Tobacco called a portfolio pack.
Yes.
It shows a nice range of Crown Head cigars that we will be offering all through May. You can either buy a box of Crown Heads and get this 5-pack and a lighter for free, or you can purchase straight up off the website the 5-pack. One of them will be free, and I think, Ethan, what is it, $30 some odd?
Yes, online they're about $33. This is what's in the pack. There's a Pichardo, Family Reserve San Andres.
Yeah.
There's a 4 Kicks Maduro Robusto, a Jericho Hill OBS. I'm sorry, no, Jericho Hill, it's a 44. It's got a Juarez OBS and a La Imperiosa Magicos.
Yeah.
That's in the
There
pack.
is a
And a
limited
lighter.
supply of these packs. Only 75 are made up.
You know what's great for smoking 2 Connecticut's? I got not a damn one in my my little.
No,
gift
but
bag.
that's what we're
fucking
going to
awesome.
be doing is we're going to be doing portfolio packs now.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome.
So we're going to start doing it on our podcast, letting people know that they too, instead of doing a vertical, right, where you pick a bunch of Connecticut's or a bunch of Churchills and you put them in a sampler pack, that's great. But we're going to partner up with our members there, and we're going to do portfolio packs, meaning we're going to pick the 4 sticks out of their portfolio and we're going to give one free. That way you could try. Because remember, not every single cigar in the pack is going to be your cup of tea.
True.
Some you're going to find are going to be magically delicious, and other ones are going to be like, what?
Magically a bowl of shit.
Yeah, because sometimes, sometimes
To
there's
you, not to everybody.
because
I
there's,
get it.
there's people out there that don't care for espresso, right?
Right.
But they want tea, and all of a sudden they're thinking, yeah, I'm going to try it, and they're like, nah, it's too bitter. It's not what I want. Muscle through it. Try a piece of chocolate with some of them. See what it does.
Some almonds, clean.
All right,
up
Bill,
your
and you
palate.
said those packs are now available in limited quantities. They're going to be $33 online for the pack. We also have, for the entire month of May, some specials going on with Crown Heads. If you buy a box of Crown Head cigars, you get the 5-pack thrown in. Comes with a nice little sticker from Juarez, and you get the Crown Heads lighter.
Yep.
And sometimes
Almost.
Consuela throws extra stuff in
Yeah.
because she can do that. She has that power in her department.
She does, and if she doesn't, you can call her directly at 605-722-1510 and air your
And say
complaints.
WTF, Consuela.
Yeah.
And then just hang up.
Or just hang up.
By
it's
the
more
way,
fun just to
if
say
you
hi and hang
if
up.
you really want to get on Consuela's good side, go shopping and find the little airplane bottles of rum. She loves a rum.
Yeah. No, Jack. But
Same
she'll
thing.
take rum.
She mixes it. That's all.
Yeah,
I
she
know.
doesn't care. Yeah.
Really quick, also, some of the other Connecticut cigars that we have back there in the humidor right now, so we didn't leave,
It's a good soundbite.
everyone out.
I have not had an Elegancia in a long time.
This is what we have. Fuente, the classic Chateau, Brick House. We've got a delicious Connecticut wrapper from Crux. There's Foundation Charter Oaks. And
Crux.
there is the La Aurora, Perforitos.
Yeah, I just had that the other day.
So we've got a ton of options.
Yeah.
The La Aurora.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I had a La Aurora.
No, not true. You and Grimes got a.
That was 4 months ago, bro.
No.
Yeah,
couldn't
it
have
was. It
been.
was like right after he first started.
You're crazy. You're full of manure.
Nope.
You're just crazy.
Well, I mean, I am crazy.
You smoke
There's
too much Connecticut.
Them damn kids smoking their Connecticut's behind the barn.
Behind the gym.
Jim.
Because,
Jim barn.
how many times have you been, because that whole menthol thing has been popping back up again, talking about trying to get rid of menthol, and they threw the sweet cigar mess into that again.
Of course, they're going to go after the sweet
Yeah.
cigar. You got
And
about
it's
6
like-
years with that.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what?
Because you got a ton of people under 21 that are just running around smoking
Yeah,
cigars.
in 52 years of my life, and when I was in school for the first 16 or 18 years of it, pretty much, I was like, yeah, I've never behind a gym been sitting back there smoking my little cigarette and watching somebody smoking a big ass fat sweet cigar, going, shit, I gotta get back to class.
They're talking about
Yeah.
they're talking about the 80s, right?
Yeah.
That was like 40, 50 years ago. What
Right,
they're
pretty
talking
much.
about. These kids are now the adults that were doing it. The kids today vape if they do anything.
Yeah, if
well,
they're
and
gonna
if
get
they're
away with
getting
it, they're
sweet
vaping.
swishers, they're not using them for fucking tobacco. They're going to
Blunt.
bust them open
Yep,
and
they're
make
gonna
a blunt out of
dump it out. And
Well, the
blunt
first
it.
thing is, if they do want to come into a tobacco store for that reason and they want to buy a premium hand rolled cigar,
it. Right.
they're not even going to get a blunt. They're going to get a 1/8. By the
Yeah.
time they take that wrapper and roll it, they're going to get a 1-inch waste of time.
Oh, for sure.
yeah, and it's
Then they're going to go, why did I spend $20, man? I thought this would have been cool.
Yes.
Yeah, so Connecticut's right.
So Connecticut's, am I right?
yeah. Well, obviously we're not right. You got one right. I was 45% correct on my last one.
I mean, I feel like you're giving yourself a lot of
I
credit
am.
on that.
I am stretching. I'm stretching that out there.
Actually,
so.
I'm gonna give you 48.
I
'cause-
did
'cause-
mention Crown Heads.
Yeah, and
so-
I mentioned High Clare Castle, so
Yeah.
we got 48%.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Together, you guys are like
48?
yeah,
No, that's like
90,
96.
96% right.
Yeah.
Still a zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
That
No,
doesn't-
that's
that
50.
doesn't-
It's okay.
That
That-
doesn't really beat 100% right.
You're not 100% right.
And
We were
I
25%
even got the
right.
number 7 right. Shit.
Not true. I helped you. I planted that seed.
Because you were smoking that 6 pretty
I planted
fast.
it. No, that was the. At least I had the right portfolio.
Sure.
That is an Ashton portfolio.
It is. It is an Ashton portfolio.
This
Right.
one totally tossed me because it just rolled my way as you guys were pulling them off the table. I'm like, well, I guess I'm taking this fucking one. I'm like, wait, this is an open foot. What the hell do we have that has an open foot?
What's the notes on that?
That's not sweet.
That's a hint of cherry, chocolate, and apple peel,
Yeah. No.
regurgitated with a hint of birdseed.
Yeah. No. Negative. It's actually
Monsanto will be sending a letter.
yeah. Surprisingly, it is milder than I thought it was going to be from just seeing what they are. I don't think I've even actually smoked one.
The first one I had was way more complex than this one,
Yeah.
and it's
Oh,
also
I'm
the
enjoying
Corona.
the shit out of this one.
Yeah, you should, because
Yeah.
that's what was on my mind.
I suppose, especially if you're doing a blind taste test, what's in your mind, you're either going to be like super happy with what you got or you're going to be super let down with what you want because you're already kind of
You were let down
Right.
prior
What
to the
you're-
camera. You were like, this thing's horrible. I don't like it.
It was not my favorite blind stick.
No, but see, also none of these companies advertised here, so that's why it was truly a blind tasting.
Yes.
Yeah. So nobody's paying us to do this
No.
shit. So we literally, but we also have an advantage because we know our humidor. Well,
And we still got it wrong.
Yeah, we thought we did, but we obviously don't. But I mean, we know what's in the humidor, so we can physically
I
sort of
mean,
go through our mental notes
but
and
at-
try to figure it out.
At what time in history of the last year have you went in there and got a Picardo or Pichardo And have you
Right.
gotten an Elegancia?
Yeah.
When they're in stock, never.
Yeah, right.
But-
we just
But
don't.
you don't. And
We
the
have
good,
our
the good thing
favorites
about
and we
that
stick
is,
to them.
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You have to now go into that humidor and get away from what you normally smoke and try
Yes.
different things. Even though you might know what J.C. Newman does or Fuente does. You know, I look at the 858s and all that, and I'm like, nah, I've had that. But when's the last time I've had it, right? When's the last time I allowed myself to understand what a Connecticut can actually do?
Right.
Because everybody always thinks, oh, Connecticut's no. Well, guess what? Connecticut's can't have enough body to dance on the palate. We knew that there was earth and leathers, not so much, but creamy notes and sweets.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's there.
And in the education, you're not really, you're going and you're learning about the stick, right? You're learning about the makeup of the stick, the flavor profiles, and all this other shit of the stick.
That doesn't necessarily mean
What-
you guys have smoked it either.
Right. Either we haven't smoked it, and not to give us a whole lot of, excuses or whatever, but we haven't smoked it. Or when we do smoke, especially me, you probably too,
Yeah.
when we're smoking Connecticut's, we're at work, we're doing other shit. Our mind
Right.
isn't on like, I wonder how this flavor complexity is going to be
Yeah,
going in
it's,
my
it's
mouth.
normally.
I do.
What kind of
What are
pipe
you
tobacco
doing,
would you
guys?
like?
I mean,
Come on.
if I'm grabbing a $10 stick, I'm not thinking about it. If I'm grabbing a cabinet, it's damn sure not when I'm going to be busy and not be able to enjoy it.
By the way, it's smoky in here.
It is a little bit smoky in here.
A little bit. That's
I think
okay.
it's our Consuela's smoking. the
Consuela's
American
making all
spirits.
her.
We had somebody
She's making
watch
all
it,
these
and they're
signs.
like, "Oh, it looks like you guys computer graphic generated the smoke in front of Bill's camera." And we're like,
No,
What?
no, that's
No,
real shit.
We
We're
just
not, we're
smoke
not
fucking
screwing
heavy
around.
when we're doing a podcast.
You should see this place. It looks like friggin' L.A. on a Friday afternoon at 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's what it normally looks like.
And one more thing.
Just one.
Yeah, just
Two.
one.
Make it
When
two.
this podcast drops on Monday,
Uh-oh.
Bill and I will actually not be here in Deadwood. We are flying into Miami. And then what's cool is that we're going to go down to Honduras to work with our partner, Christian Arroyo.
Tom Lazuka.
will be down there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
we're going
Raul.
to fly into the capital. This is the other cool thing, right? I mean, Christian's a pilot, and so we get to hop on board the Aurora Express and fly into the capital. We then have a drive over to Donley, and
like
Yamastron
that.
Valley
Yeah,
is actually one of the premier growing valleys on the planet. And we get to kind of do some work on Chasing the Dragon, maybe tweak the blends a little bit. We're working on some new stuff that's going to come out. And they actually have got a new factory with a room that we'll be doing
Third floor.
the
with a
blending
view.
in.
Third floor.
It's the fucking penthouse, baby.
So it's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
great, man.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking
That's
at.
just
next
so the
week.
steeping process keeps going up.
There you go.
There you go.
It's all about the steeping, baby.
Yep.
Completely agree.
But one of the new things coming out, we actually did get in the shop, not the actual tobacco, but the actual physical thing that the cigar will go into. So we're it is
Jesus.
sharp looking.
It is.
Not that we're going to put it up on the camera
No.
or the video.
No, but there's exciting shit to come.
but
Oh,
it,
yeah.
that right there,
yeah.
man. When you put them together, it's going to be sick on the shelf.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's gonna
And
be
then
really cool.
then the other new line that we're creating that's going to come out sometime this year as well.
Excellent.
Nice.
And we've moved the Dragon into wholesaling, so you'll see that in more stores.
Yes.
That is we got a few states with it now, so that's also exciting to hear.
And even if you have a favorite tobacco shop that you go to, don't hesitate to give them my name, info@deadwoodtobacco.com. Attention Pierce, if they want to get into the wholesale game and start selling our six around the nation, we would be glad to oblige. We want to make sure that everybody gets a taste of our blend out there and gets to enjoy the Dragon like we get to enjoy the Dragon. Deadwood Tobacco Company, Chasing the Dragon, coming to a store near you.
That was a poor
that
dragon.
was real heavy.
That was a bad dragon,
was,
bro.
that was.
I
That was
mean,
more of a dragon purring. He was thinking about what he wanted to do.
That was a dragon on its last breath diving into the ocean.
Yes.
his mind's still on that vacation he went to the DR.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing Sugar Boom Boom, and he's doing Puff the Magic Dragon. My dragon fires out. That's all you get.
That's it.
Yeah, I am so confused right now.
You should be.
That's all right. What do we got for time, Ethan?
We're almost at an hour, man.
Yeah.
Almost an hour? Go
Yeah, you
shut
want
up.
to you want to thank
Right
our
on.
sponsors out there, Deadwood Tobacco Company for sponsorship.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank
Deadwood
you.
Tobacco Company, for
Yeah,
doing all of this
sponsoring.
for us.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
amazing.
We got to bring
Oh, my God.
a really quick.
we got a guest.
There's
Yo,
your
there she
shipping.
is.
There's what she looks like.
Consuela. There you go. You just
What's
saw
up,
her.
Shawty?
As
You
she
betcha.
ran
Shawty.
off. All right.
I don't know about you guys, but this is fun for me just
Yeah.
to be in the know and to be able to flash the pictures and have you guys
Yeah.
in the blind.
Completely.
You know, I'm glad we didn't get them right, because then that would have showed our pontificated ability, and we
Yeah.
would have looked like arrogant little trapsters.
No, we're not. We're normal people that fuck up everything just like
We're
anybody
like,
else would.
This really tastes like a cabinet number 7.
With the hint of Granny Smith apple and walnut.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. And always, if you have any ideas of what you want us to do on the podcast, something that you want to see on the podcast, questions that you have, go ahead and email us at info. Jesus Christ.
Yo, by the way,
Info
we're
at
gonna, we'll have pictures.
Wow.
We'll have pictures
You
of
got
the
a
next
slide that you can
podcast.
put up on that shit, right? Yeah.
No,
Awesome.
that was a fumbleia.
Yeah.
And then we have our phone number.
Yeah, right there.
605-722-1510. Bada bing, bada
I
boom.
feel like that's a European
He
number.
just
at
gave
best.
up on the whole man. He's like,
Yeah.
just look at the shit that comes on the screen.
It's not European. They would have had a
And this.
68419-755-17337-4217 Germany.
Yeah. No.
And thank you for always tuning in to us. Make sure you like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
And we are on now.
Pinterest.
Now we're on.
Oh,
what?
yeah, we're on YouTube as well.
We're on YouTube now.
Motherfuckers.
We did the big team.
Yes.
YouTube.
So all of our things are available. It's Deadwood Tobacco Company on YouTube. Just wait until you see one of our beautiful smiling faces and hit the video and start
Deadwood
playing.
Tobacco CO.
Yes.
Period. It's
We
just
are going to
CO.
be sharing that to our Facebook and our
Yeah.
Instagram too, so make sure that you're looking out for that. Thank you very much, guys, for me and Mr. Bill and Mr. Stash.
Hi, bye. See you later.
Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot, guys.
Have a good day.
Consuelo.
And that's a wrap.
Oh.